Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hi. Always be rational.
Yes. Here, maybe I can pan up to it. I have a new thing. Oh, I am panned up as far as I can pan up, and I'm not going to move my camera. But there's a little tapestry thing here right next to the new little AC moment. We have always be rational. This was from Sierra. You have all met Sierra. Actually, probably not all of you, for those who are watching and or listening. So in that case, go back to whichever episode that was. I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember what episode it was either.
Fuck. Can you check? Go on the YouTube channel really fast.
Okay, hold on.
I don't remember which one it was. It was before we hit the 20s.
No, yeah.
I think.
The Roaring 20s.
The Roaring 20s?
You want to know what my class quote was in 8th grade?
What?
We are roaring to success that is yet to be seen. We are the class of 2016.
Nice.
Doesn't that eat? Hold on, what was it?
During 8th grade, they gave us sunglasses that said, like, we see our future with 2020 vision.
Oh, for senior?
As we, like, promoted into... Well, it was as we promoted into freshman year of high school. Mm-hmm. So it was like, you guys are going to be the class of 2020. So here are the glasses that help you see with 2020. It was a thing that they did. I don't know. It was an attempt.
It's okay.
Was it a good attempt? Not necessarily. But, I mean, I'll accept it.
And that's okay.
I'll accept it. So, did you find it?
This is 22.
Episode 22. Go back to episode 22 if you want to remind yourself who Sierra is. She didn't describe herself very well, but she is crazy.
Crazy.
Acting
an angel just like crazy. Da, da, da.
Oh.
Oh. Da,
There.
da, 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 da.
Sorry for bumping.
Act like an angel just like crazy.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Please, guys. Please say yes.
All the girls are girling. 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 All the girly girls. Yeah, so.
God, this song is so good. And every remix is good, too. That's crazy.
Every remix, too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Think about it.
Something to think about.
Something to think
Some
about.
food for thought.
Food for thought. Sustenance for...
Intelligence. I don't know.
Okay. That could work, too.
Sustenance for...
I don't know. We decided to pajamas episode once again.
Kill us.
Pajamas episode. Except, well, I mean, we switched up the theme. I'm wearing Christmas pet pajamas, while Ronnie is wearing yet another variation of a red sort of plaid moment.
Classic. Who would I...
Red plaid checkered. It's not, like, fully plaid, but it's not fully checkered either, so...
Yeah, it's like...
Squares.
Yeah, I don't know. I got them for Christmas, because usually, like, the past few years, we've done, like, Christmas for, like, pajama themes for Christmas. Mm-hmm. And so, my mom would get matching pajamas for all of us.
Oh, we did those more recently. And that's also, I mean, both of the ones that I have are from different, like, matching pajama sets that we were getting. First time was when I worked at Target, but that's because Target always has full family matching pajama sets during the holidays.
They just know.
So I love that about Target. They also have, what else? Their holiday stuff is, like, it just tends to be really good.
Yeah, I like Target holiday stuff.
'Cause, like, they have, like, their advent calendars. Their advent calendars are really cool. They have, like, advent calendars of, like, perfumes and colognes and, like, lotions and lip balms.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Like,
I've seen those.
it seems really fun.
I feel like someone's given us, like, Yeah, I don't know where I've seen them, but I know I've seen them somewhere. Yes. Those are really cool, though.
Yes.
I want one, just because I'm like, I want free samples of everything.
Yeah, I want to try. Also, like, I feel like, an advent calendar of, like, fragrances right now would be something that I'm very into.
Yeah. December do advent calendars.
Okay,
They
that's what I'm looking.
should.
Wait, what? December, what?
I said Scentbird.
Scentbird does Scentbird. I thought you said December do advent calendars, and I was like, yes, but what?
No, does Scentbird.
I don't know.
They should.
They should. Scentbird, you should do this. Also, I want to get Scentbird. I just, I'm nervous to commit to it.
No,
I'm always nervous to commit with scents.
Yeah, I get it. I just want to find a signature scent.
Yes. Do you wanna tell the audience what you've been using as your scent? We've been talking about fragrances a lot lately. It's been a hot topic in this household.
Well, I've always used Heavenly by Victoria's Secret.
Perf. For those who haven't smelled it, explain the smell.
How to explain Heavenly by Victoria's Secret?
You could also totally go on Google.
Oh, you're literally so right.
Have it tell you
and
the
I
answer
also
to your questions.
Heavenly Victoria's Secret. Okay. Yes. Oh, it comes in a new bottle now. Like, the bottle's, like, actually cute. Whatever. Okay. Oh. White jasmine, vanilla sandalwood, gold musk.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gold musk?
Yeah. I don't know necessarily what that's supposed to mean, but it's an eau de parfum.
Eau de parfum.
It is one of the ones that I really do like.
For those who don't know, eau de parfum is a higher concentration of fragrance in perfumes and colognes and whatnot. So if you're looking for something that lasts a lot longer, look into parfums and eau de parfums. Parfums are going to be more concentrated. Those are the most concentrated scents. Second most would be an eau de parfum, and below that, I believe, is an eau de toilette.
I think so.
Yes. I was going to list the rest, but I'm not confident enough in the rest of the list. So just know that the top two, especially the ones that I end up going for, and I know Ronnie goes for, would be eau de parfum and parfum, just because we want something that fucking lasts.
Yeah. So people say it is warm and floral.
Warm and floral.
So I use that one and light blue. And hold on. Okay. Yeah, light blue by Dolce and Gabbana.
Yes.
Which is I'm gonna give you guys the scent. Where is it? Fresh citrus. You guys try reading fresh citrus and then get back to me.
Fresh citrus.
Okay, whatever.
Fresh citrus.
It's a little tough though.
It gets tougher as you say it. Fresh citrus. See? It gets tougher as you say it.
And fruits. Key notes are citrus, apple, and bamboo.
I like that you doubted yourself when you said apple. Apple. You're like, these fruits gonna trip me the fuck up right now. I can't do this.
Like, dang it.
Dang it, not these fruits killing me.
I know, literally. Okay, a little description that they have says, the sense...
Sense is just a hard word for you today.
I know.
It depends on the day.
The sensuality of sun-drenched skin, the bracing breeze of the Mediterranean Sea, the fruity and floral scents of the vegetation. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue captures the quintessence... What the hell?
Quintessential?
Nope. Quintessence.
Quintessence.
Okay, got it, guys. Quintessence of a summer day lulled by gentle waves lapping against the enchanting cliffs of Capri.
So floral notes.
Yeah, I guess.
Floral and gold musk notes.
No, that's
That's the
other one.
Yeah, okay.
The light blue one is fresh citrus and fruits.
Yes.
So those are the ones I've been using. I like the ones Brandon's been using.
Okay, so the most recent one that I've been using is Choco Musk by Al Rehab. It's on Amazon. I got it on Amazon. It's also trending on TikTok Shop right now. It's been trending on TikTok Shop for a while recently. That one, Eau de Parfum, smells just like chocolate. When it sprays, it's a little bit offensive smelling. I will say that. Like, the spray is very alcoholic smelling in terms of, like, the application of it. But once it dries, I smell like a chocolate store.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's like the closest thing that I can get to like describing it in any way. I really do just kind of smell like a chocolate store. It's nice. I like it. And it lasts for a very long time. We have done the put on sunscreen and spray it in Disneyland. Like spray it on myself while going to Disneyland on a 105 type, like 105 degree.
It was hot.
Day. And we were there for most of the day.
We were there for 12 hours.
Yeah, we were there for 12 hours.
Like over 12, 13 hours.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we were. And we got back, and I still smelled relatively strongly of a chocolate store. And then, like, I could take, when I was, like, changing, like, my clothes still smelled like it. And I didn't really spray I don't typically spray too much on my clothes. That day I sprayed a little bit more because I was like, this heat is gonna fucking test me. And then I use that one. I also use Flower Bomb by Victor and Rolf. That one is really popular. I didn't buy that one myself. It was just the previous people that owned this place left a dresser.
Yeah.
Which is a really nice dresser. We thought it was just the dresser at first. But then we started opening the drawers, realizing that, there could be something in here. There were some fucking essential oils and whatnot, and there was Flower Bomb by Victor and Rolf. So I started using that one. That's what got me onto Flower Bomb, so I love Flower Bomb. And, to describe the scent for anyone who doesn't know, Flower Bomb is the best way to describe it. It does smell extremely florally, somewhat vanilla-y. It's a sweeter smell. It's not so offensive, though. It's sweeter, but it leans a bit more into refreshing and floral. So I mix those together. I like to do, like, a little bit of that on my neck and my wrists, and then I'll spray Choco Musk everywhere else. And then, depending on the day, I'll also want to mix Beverly Hills Polo Club Gold. The best way that I can describe that one is like woody and somewhat powdery, but it is like a nice musk. Mm-hmm. It's a nice musky smell. It's not remotely overwhelming because I am a sprayer. I am a sprayer of cologne for real.
And it's okay, embrace it.
And I don't want to smell overwhelming and like scary, but I do want to smell good. I want you to be able to smell it when I walk past, but I don't want to get in the car with you and make you feel nauseous.
Yeah.
Because that's how you know it's too much. When the car like stresses you out with the smell.
When I'm like, okay, I need to roll down the windows.
Yeah. So yes, these ones all have not done that for me, but I like the Beverly Hills Polo Club Gold. That is from Nate, who has also been on the podcast. Yeah. We love that. He's the one that put me onto Beverly Hills Polo Club, and he is also a huge Beverly Hills Polo Club lover. I agree with him for that. And then I have some Bath and Body Works sprays that I do like to use as well too, because I like to do those on my clothes over the colognes typically. It sounds like I swim in cologne constantly. Like the way that I'm describing this, it
But
really
the thing
sounds
is,
like.
you smell good all the time.
Thank God. And thank God. Terrified of smelling bad.
So it's like,
So horrified of smelling bad.
obviously you're doing something right here.
Yes, these are my techniques, guys.
Yeah.
Especially because, I mean, while I was in college, we didn't buy all the extra goodies for the scents and whatnot for the washing machine or the dryer. Like, I don't even think we
Yeah.
had dryer sheets.
I stopped using dryer sheets, but I would make sure that I got Gain for my clothes.
Yeah. We just got pods, Tide Pods,
Yeah.
so we didn't have to think about it. So, I think either way it is very good.
Because I just like the way Gain smells on clothes.
Gain just smells so good. Gain is wonderful. Gain, please start making a spray fragrance. I'll start buying it. Ronnie will start buying it too.
Facts.
I would love to smell like fresh linens all the time. That's also a really great smell.
This is like probably not like a good thing. I've told you this, but like when I was younger, because what's it called? The stuff for the washing machine used to be like powder things or whatever. And you
I
would like
remember
scoop
that,
it.
yeah.
And you would scoop it and you would put it inside the washing machine. And so we had that. We had a giant container of it, obviously. And I would like sneak into the washing, like it wasn't really a washing room. It was like just the doors next to the hallway and the garage and stuff. That
Was this the other house that I haven't been to?
No, this was Eastvale because it's not really a
Yeah.
like laundry room,
Yeah.
but it just happens that there's hookups right there. So
Yeah.
because it's way too small to be an actual room.
And that was it. It was pretty much just a washing room. Let's just call it a washing room.
So I would sneak in there, or like the other ones, wherever we had the like washing machine, and I would just like scoop it up in there to just like smell it because I was like obsessed with the scent of laundry detergent.
And honestly, that's fair because laundry detergent smells so good.
Like I would go.
I get it.
Like, is that bad for your brain?
In some ways, probably, and also because it was powder, you were probably inhaling more than just the smell.
Exactly. So, yeah, maybe that's why they don't make as much anymore. I don't know. I have to look up if there's any that actually does anything new. But yeah, I would do that all the time when I was younger.
Yes, I believe part of Tide Pods is some form of powder mix. And because you know how they have like the little like blue and white or blue and green, and then they have the white on the bottom. I think the white on the bottom is powder, and then they have the blue and the green, whatever those parts are.
I see.
Yes, I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
We do be
But when I
guessing.
hold the Tide Pods, like I can feel like the
Little grain.
grains in the bottom, which is like that texture scares me. Like feeling a grain inside of a bag. Sometimes I like it. When it's like sandy, I like it. But when it's like, bean bags, ooh, I don't really love the feeling of bean bags unless it's Tempur-Pedic, like the memory foam bean bags. That's fine for me. But the standard bean bags, they kind of stress me out. But I'll still enjoy them.
I was so confused. I thought you were talking like actual like the small.
Oh, the ones to toss? No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about like the chairs, the furniture, bean bags.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
I like when they're not. I like when they're just fluffy.
Yeah, I get that.
Prefer them that way.
Oh wait, I didn't finish the fragrances that I was saying. Okay,
Yeah.
I have the Pride scent. I don't remember what it's called. Be who you are. Rest in peace. We love you. But yeah, the Pride scent, and then I also use. Oh, it's one that I've had since like I've been in elementary school because my sister was using it, and yes, it's the same exact bottle. We have not finished it. I think it's Mad About You. I don't know how long it's been since that one's been available, but that one is very floral. The Pride scent is very fresh and musky. I think the best way to describe it is jasmine, gardenia, and musk, fresh musk.
Okay.
That would be the best way that I can describe it. Because I know you smelled it, because I've worn it around you. But that one it's very fresh. It feels like it could get heavy, but you can put like an absurd amount on and it still won't smell heavy.
Yeah.
It doesn't stack too much, but the smell sticks pretty nicely, so I like that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, 20 minutes in. Hello again, my frisky friends, and welcome back to another episode of Rambling about things I read on Reddit. I wish I wasn't packing up my stuff from the place that I learned to love you. I wish I had never given up on all the compositions of our tunes. Now I'm sleeping until 4 p.m. Stayed up all night 'cause we were Hello. Hi. Okay. Oh, I'm your host, Brandon Amore.
And I'm your co-host, Ronnie Red.
And we are going to take a break that you guys will not have to experience because we need to do our Sky run. And for those who don't know, every single day we play Sky Children of the Light. It's a beautiful, gorgeous game that I am a huge fan of. I've forced Ronnie to become a huge fan of it. But for context about the game, it's super wholesome. You are just these little magical little people that fly around the kingdom of Sky, just exploring. And you enjoy Aurora's music. If you know who Aurora is, Aurora was the person that was in Frozen 2. We love her.
Yep.
Yeah, she's very sweet. She's very cool. She was a part of the creation of the game. Her voice was used for a lot of the design of the game. It was very cool. Yeah, we play it every day. When Ronnie was in Boston, it was our way of hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
Because we were a plot. So it's very wholesome. We even have like little apartments in the game that we visit each other in, and like you can send each other gifts, and as you play the game with each other you unlock different like clothing items and props that make it easier to kind of go around the world and also just be kind of aesthetic and cute.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're gonna go do that real quick and we'll be right back. But
watch this. Watch this, guys.
Watch what?
We're gonna be back in
3, 2, 1. See? We're literally back.
And it's like we were never gone.
Yeah. We explored the realm of Sky for about 15 minutes, and then Ronnie realized that he, in fact, did not have a streak freeze in Duolingo. So he did yet another Duolingo lesson. I have 2 right now.
Good for you.
Yeah. Don't know where those came from, but you know what? I'm happy that they're there.
Can never complain when they're there.
Yeah, could
I
never
just,
complain.
Like, saw a fat old 0, and I was like, dang it.
That's scary. And you didn't want to spend your gems.
You know.
Because you have a lot of gems.
I do have a lot of gems.
You have a good amount of gems. You can always buy a streak freeze if you need it. Yeah. That's why it's good that you have that.
But I was like, let me save it for like really pressing matters.
Yes, you're financially responsible in specifically Duolingo.
I'm financially responsible when it comes to not actual money.
Because something about game money just makes it easier to save. Like, what if I really want this thing?
No, like...
Like us in Fortnite right now?
Y'all don't even understand.
Yeah.
You guys don't even understand. Okay, guys. Okay. We've been playing so much Fortnite.
So much. It's like, it's okay, honestly, every single day, it is the thing that I look forward to the most right now. Playing Fortnite with Ronnie.
And guys,
are you gonna be the one to tell the news?
Yesterday, we got a #1 victory royale.
Yeah, our very first #1 victory royale as duos. Like,
it was a big day for us.
It was a really big day for us.
Okay, guys, like, you have no idea, like, the hard work and dedication it took to get there.
Oh my gosh.
Because, like, now that I can, like, okay, because we played in separate rooms, So we call each other to like hear each other.
Okay.
Because
sorry, we're not rich and can't have two TVs right next to each other with two separate systems to play games.
Well, the thing is, if we have like a PlayStation, we could do split screen, but we don't.
Wait, no, PlayStation doesn't do Fortnite split screen.
Is PlayStation? I think it's. Oh, then it's Xbox.
I also believe Xbox is not.
One of them does.
Really?
Yeah, I looked it up.
There's a Fortnite split screen.
Yeah.
So y'all are exclusive as shit. I'm just finding this out right now.
Yeah, because I looked it up because I was like, I could have sworn you could do split screen in Fortnite. So then I was looking it up. You can't do it on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, they updated it recently. On PlayStation. Yeah. That is so fucked up. It makes sense that you can't play it on Switch because the Switch is
they said
was barely able to run Fortnite in the first place.
Yeah, they said only on like on mobile devices it can't. Like
I mean, it is a mobile device. Yeah. Like it is a mobile device. I use it almost exclusively as a console, but it really is just a mobile device.
So they said on those kinds of platforms you can't do split screen.
Interesting. This is helpful knowledge. What if we got another used Switch? So then we can have it right next to it to play Fortnite in the same room.
Because the thing is,
our priorities are in the right place right now.
Because the thing is, could I bring the Switch over here and play together? Yes, but then I'm not going to be able to see anything. So...
Why wouldn't you be able to see anything?
I would be able to see things, but I just like being able to see things on the big screen.
But with the distance that you are from that big screen, proportionally, in your vision, it is the same size.
I suppose. But either way, so we've been doing that. We've been doing the calls.
Yeah, we've been calling each other while doing that.
They go for 2 hours.
The calls?
2 hours.
Last night was 3 hours.
Longer than 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. But last night we did get that #1 victory royale,
and we worked really, really hard.
Huge success. So what is it? Right now we're in the day of Doom. So Dr. Doom is our main villain and the main big character theming within Fortnite right now. So lots of Marvel stuff. And we both had the auto aiming Iron Man gloves, blasters, and we ate bitches up, to say the very least. We sniped them with those gloves. We got close to them with those gloves. And we scared people out into the storm with those gloves.
And also, let me just say too, we had to revive each other in that game.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And so it's not like it was just the gloves. We killed that.
No, yeah.
Because we didn't think we were gonna. I did not think we were gonna make it in that round. I was like, okay, we're probably gonna.
No, yeah, right okay, wait, wasn't that was the one times. That was the one where I tried to get the gloves and then someone killed me, immediately, right? And then you revived me?
I think so.
Yeah. So, we know where the gloves are a lot of the times, or where it's the most likely that they're going to show up, so we like to go there. Other players do that too, which is totally fine, but because other players do that, it's a race to get there first, or to start hacking away at someone and kill them before...
they even get a chance.
Yeah. Or to get a weaker gun just to shoot them down because they don't have any weapons until they get that. But once they get that, run if they get that before you. But for us, it was that time I failed to grab it, so I went down. But Ronnie saved the world and took that one down. And then we got gloves.
And we both had 9 headshots. And you had 8 kills.
Yes.
I had 6. So we were eating. We were eating down.
Oh, sorry. In Fortnite lingo, eliminations.
Yeah. So.
But basically, we killed that shit. Anyways.
No, yeah. So let me just say, we ate down, and it was a really big, proud moment for us. And go us.
Okay, at least it was a good high five. I was really scared that I was gonna miss because I was using my left hand.
It's okay. I always look at the elbow.
Yeah, that's fair. I just don't trust my left hand.
That's also fair because I do anything with my left hand and I'm like, this might not be very good. Yeah. I do anything with the left side of my body and I just don't think it's going to turn out well.
Fair. I am mildly ambidextrous. Cartwheels have to be on my left side. Don't ask why. Archery, I have to draw with my left hand as well. Don't ask why. Because I know that people who are right-handed, they like to pull with their right hand.
You also play instruments, too, which I feel like ends up...
Oh, like training you to use both hands more often? I think that's fair. Or at least have, like, the dexterity within the fingers. Yeah. But, I mean, I was definitely doing cartwheels before I played instruments, and I already started using my left arm for different random things. Like, okay, also...
No, but I think it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely random debate. If you are right-footed or right-handed, and you are skating or using the scooter, do you push with your right foot, or do you stand on the skateboard or the scooter with your right foot?
I push.
I also push with my right foot because that feels correct.
Yeah.
Some people will say otherwise. It depends.
Because if I push from my left, then I'm not going to go that fast. Because it's not as strong as my right.
That's fair. That makes sense. I mean, it might be as strong. It just might not be as coordinated, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Okay, aside from that, we have been playing Dress to Impress 2. Not nearly as much as we have been within the previous ones that we were talking about, but we definitely still play. Need to get back on the grind, but just Fortnite is so fun.
I know, I just like...
It's
there's not enough hours in the day.
There's not enough hours in the day to play both Fortnite and Dress to Impress because they run as MMOs, and they...
Yeah.
Like, the rounds are not controlled by the players. You just click, and you're just like, please, please, please have a server with a round that's, like, nicely timed. Dress to Impress is easier because the rounds are much shorter, like, to get through.
But they still take they feel like forever, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
That's fair. But Fortnite, the average round, and also depending on your Wi-Fi, it's like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you're, like, running around your rate. Especially if you make it towards the end. Because, like, you're going to be in the game for a long time. And, there's just not enough hours in the day.
Like, what the heck?
It just makes me sad. Because we're like, okay, we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do this, and get to this and make sure we do this. And then we can play Fortnite and Dress to Impress. Oh, we don't. It's
have time.
We don't have time to play both all the time.
It's messed up, y'all. It's really messed up. It's okay.
Need the 2-week winter break from school back again. Because how are you supposed to schedule breaks as an adult?
Yeah.
That is a genuine question. Because I'm like, this is like weird.
I don't think you really do.
Well, I mean, don't you schedule breaks? You have to go on, like, holidays and vacations.
Like, yeah. But I always feel... Maybe it's because I always just feel like I'm on edge all the time.
That's fair. Yeah, because as a kid, I didn't feel this on edge.
Yeah.
So...
Like, I always feel like there's something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's also because I have OCD, so, like...
Yeah. There's just this impending doom coming for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I get it.
So, maybe that's that. But, yeah.
Oh, I mean, related to that, we've also had so many parties this month. Like,
like, guys,
so many parties and events. Like, it is, like, it's actually so annoyingly, painfully inescapable.
The day that we're recording this, it's my nephew's birthday. He's one.
He's one, and he's perfect.
Love him so bad.
He was there. We both have pictures with him, like, being like, yeah, but he was like, but he has no teeth, so it was just.
He has two.
Well, he has two at the bottom.
At the bottom, though.
He has the bottom 2 front teeth.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny, putting the little pacifier in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he just chomps on my fingers. So, oh.
You're like, ow.
I'm like, yeah, no, because, like, now I'm like, oh. Oh.
You're like, what the heck?
But I don't mind.
Yeah.
Love him.
And then
he's great.
the first week was my other nephew's birthday. He turned 2, and one of my BFF's birthdays. And then last week I filled y'all in about that. This week was my nephew's, and then next week we have another celebration to go to for my cousin's future baby
shower. Yeah.
So busy month.
If there's one thing that we're not getting, it is a break, and that I that's okay, I guess. I'm not too mad about it. I'm having fun, but I'm also like, hectic. Oh my god.
And then we have not even a break after that, because then after that, I'm pretty sure is... Wait, hold on. Double checking. Yep, because then the following week is my brother's wedding, and then the week after that is Sierra's. We're celebrating for Sierra's.
Oh, wow.
And then we don't have anything the week after, the last 2 weeks, but then I have something the last week.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. I mean, good that we're booked and busy. So, all that to say, we're happy, but we're also really tired.
Really, really exhausted.
Yeah. Genuinely, like, there have been days where we have both had to, like, walk up to each other and just be like, are you tired? Because I'm, like, really tired, and I feel like I shouldn't be tired, but I am absolutely exhausted. And we'll both agree, and then we'll fall asleep for 2 to 4 hours, depending on the day and depending on the person.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's been a lot, but it's been good. None of this is bad. It's just like, we are tired as fuck.
It's just like, how busy can you be? Because then it's like, then after all of this, the holidays are already starting to come up. It's like, geez Louise. Because then I go to Boston, week break, then we go up to Sacramento for your sisters. Mm-hmm. Then after that, we have Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving.
So, we're tired.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. But we are doing everything we can to keep up with it. It's kind of amazing that we've been on track for even the podcast. So, glad and thankful for everyone who is listening and watching and hanging out with us, because it's great to have you here.
It's fun because it's just like we just have a little yap session, and
pretty much.
Though we have like tons of yap sessions, it's just like nice.
Yeah, this one we can like relive in the future by rewatching this. This is like a diary. The podcast is just like a diary pretty much at this point.
No, honestly, yeah.
It's a little diary.
Little diary.
Okay. So I wanted to start us off by bringing up some spooky, scary stories. But this episode was going to be a little bit more themed. Not that the other ones aren't like themed, but this one is different, slightly different compared to the other ones that we've done, because we are doing an AskReddit specific one. We have temporarily moved past Am I the Asshole? Don't worry. They're always going to be around because people always have shit to talk about on that front. So we'll always have those. But for right now, we're moving on from it and we're reading some other stuff. This one was from the AskReddit subreddit, and the poster of the question is OK-bid-1179, and it is, what is the scariest 100% true story you've ever heard of? So, I mean, a few people brought up their own answers, and I wanted to kind of like rummage through them, but the first one that was there seemed pretty interesting, so I wanted to read it. All right. The user is deleted, which to me is somewhat concerning, but
we digress.
And we are dealing with it, and we'll just go for it anyways, because I want to know what's happening. So, the story begins. I work midnight shift at a gas station, and I have for quite a while at various stations in different areas with varying levels of criminal activity. I have regulars, of course. I'm a small-statured woman, as is my partner, the other half of the week, and we've always been partners. So these regulars often worry about us and keep watch on creepy occurrences when they can. I had one man who worked in the metro an hour away who would stop in every morning for his cigarettes. He never smiled or seemed friendly, as I often do. I tried to think of what I could do that might make him smile one day. It took many months, but I finally pulled it off by having his cigarettes ready on the counter and already scanned for him to pay for as he walked in. He smiled and then asked me, "Do you ever get scared on the night shift? You're a small girl, it's not safe." I said sometimes, but we could lock the doors and hide if we had to, and that the provincial police, I think state troopers if you're American, okay, thank you, had a station close by and came in often to get their highway vehicles washed. I had a good rapport with these police. He nodded and then told me a story about when he first moved to our country from Eastern Europe with his wife and child back in the late 80s or early 90s-ish. He fell asleep at work one night at the gas station he worked midnights at. When he woke up, the phone had been ringing for hours, and his manager was shaking him violently, asking if he was all right. He was fine. He said what was the problem. He was sorry he fell asleep. His manager screamed that it was fine he fell asleep, to look outside. All of their motor oil was missing, and all of the motor oil was missing outside the place, and it was a mess. The thieves had come and swiped all the oil and left him be because he slept through the entire thing and then moved down the road to the next station for an encore. At that station, the clerk was awake and fought back, so the thieves stabbed him to death, and left him to bleed out. When he finished telling me this, he concluded with, "If you ever feel sleepy, just lock the door and do it. It might save your life." I don't work at that station anymore, but I think about that guy all the time and wonder how his grandkids are. Here's a link to an article talking about how that poor other clerk's killers were finally found 25 years later.
What?
Oh, this was in Canada.
Dang, 1990?
Yeah, it was in Toronto. Hello, arrest made in 1990, murder of gas station attendant.
What?
From CTV Toronto. Wow, this is absolutely wild.
That's insane. Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay.
That was good.
Right? That was
good
interesting.
One. That was a good one, guys.
That was also really scary and sad.
Yeah, like,
I didn't realize that one was like as true crimey as it was. Being the person that puts these together, but I also forget what I put in sometimes, most of the time, every time.
It's okay. But like, wow. I don't think I would. If I were to work at a gas station, I don't think I would work at night. I would never work at night.
I would not enjoy working at a gas station, so I agree with that.
Yeah.
Something about gas stations is just very scary. I feel like a lot of bad things happen at gas stations.
Yeah, just because they're open late, so it's just like...
They're open late and sell a lot of the things that people would want.
At that hour.
Yeah, and a lot of things that ominous people would want.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's fair. But also, it's not the best place to do stuff, guys, because... Especially now, there's so many cameras at gas stations, so just don't. Me, as if the people listening to this podcast would do that to a gas station. Anyways.
If for some odd reason you feel like doing that to a gas station, #don't.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Yes. Okay, this one is interesting. Or, I hope so. Let me see. Oh. The scariest true story that you've ever heard. We are still on the same one. This one was posted by Widespread Paneth.
Okay.
Interesting. So, it says, every quote-unquote orphan source reported from the IAEA is terrifying and well documented with pictures. Can you look up the IAEA, Ronnie? One of the most horrifying is the Goiânia accident from 1987. For those who don't know, never mind, it's right here. An orphan source accident is when radioactive material that had been lost, usually from an abandoned hospital, is discovered by people unaware of the danger who inadvertently expose themselves and others to lethal and or permanently disfiguring doses of radiation. You read in horror as survivors describe people inviting their neighbors to see the oddity they found and share samples. Children playing with the sparkly dust, all unaware that they have just doomed themselves. Acute radiation exposure is a truly nightmarish way to die. Your flesh rots away over months, while skin grafts are ineffective. You deteriorate in pain in the hospital until you die of infection or necrosis.
Dang. Also, IAEA is International Atomic Energy Agency.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Now we know.
That's also really scary.
Yeah, no, radiation sickness and radiation poisoning is...
What? Is there anyone saying anything about that? Like...
Wait, what?
Is there like... Wait, hold on.
What did you mean to say just now?
Like, is there other people, like, talking about this, too? Because that's scary. That's also, like... What?
Oh, I'll read this one. Posted by Maverick3458 it's a reply. I live in Goiânia. Almost every day I go past the places where the accident happened. The house site, which is now all concreted over, is the convention center that's in the lot over where the clinic, while the capsule was left many places. Oh, with the capsule was left many places. Hello? Okay, anyways, there's still some mention of it around, but it's not something most people here think about every day. It's a long past event with virtually zero remaining effects nowadays. Kind of like, oh yeah, there was that thing that happened here that one time. It's terrifying to think that such a scary event happened, of all places, and here in all places of the world. It happened in this fairly unknown city, if you don't live around here, in the seemingly ordinary neighborhood near downtown.
That's interesting. But that's... Ooh. Also, like, I forget about, like, how common radiation things like that are, like happen, especially, like, nowadays and stuff.
And, I mean, people also forget how much radiation there is in hospitals because of disposed materials. Like, I mean, chemotherapy is, like, literally radiation exposure therapy and X-rays. And so much, so much technology in the hospital could expose you to so many different things.
And that's terrifying.
But yeah.
People were playing with, like, stuff unknown and stuff.
Unknown materials that were sparkly. Yes. Okay, so this next one I thought was really interesting and fun because Ronnie and I are actively searching and interviewing and talking to different jobs in our area. So, if you know of anything, send it our way, I guess. But also, I found this Reddit question, and I thought it was funny because it related to us, and I wanted us to talk about it and rant about it because we have a lot to say about the job market.
All right.
So, this is in, again, AskReddit, which, I mean, I should clarify, is just every single one, so I'm going to stop saying that before. This was the question was posted by photo_in bloom. What's a red flag everyone should be aware of when attending a job interview?
Okay.
So I just thought it would be kind of funny because we could just give ourselves advice and see if we agree with it, whatnot. I didn't even choose a specific one, so I'm just going to go through all of these just for fun skis. If you have to make... Okay, this was posted by random5654. If you have to make any financial investment into the company in order to work there, agree. Yeah. I interviewed for a window installation company and did well on the test. They wanted me in sales and said I needed to pay for a laptop. They would cover it, take it out of my checks if I didn't have the cash to pay up front. they would cover it and take it out of my checks.
Right.
Hello?
No.
Ooh, red flag. This was posted by Baby J Bay. Well, the overtime isn't mandatory, but most folks stick around after hours most days. Spoiler, the overtime is mandatory.
I better be getting paid.
Seriously. That's stupid. Like, having, like, the sneaky fucking stupid ass work practice of forcing people to work overtime. Just, you're going to lower your company's efficiency by doing that.
Yeah. Because some people are like, oh, I could just do it later.
Yeah.
I feel like people are more prone to pushing off tasks.
Yeah. And also, everyone just gets tired. No one wants to be there anymore. And no one is getting remotely paid enough to do that. I know that is true, at least.
Yeah.
This was posted by Sweet Sorbet, _Sweet Sorbet. I once turned down a job offer because they mentioned that the previous person in the position had quit after a few months, and most of the people I interviewed with seemed really stressed out.
Okay,
yeah.
That's fair.
That's a good thing to notice about a job environment. If you see that, don't work there.
Yeah.
That's it. Adorable _X princess. Cool. I brought up a company's awful Glassdoor reviews, and they got so mad they ended the interview. Well, guess I dodged that bullet.
Yeah. Like,
that's stupid. If you can't own up to the shit that's on Glassdoor, that's concerning.
No, yeah, like, you should be able to explain why.
Yeah.
Or be like, oh, like, that's not, like, a reflection of our company.
Like, yeah.
Come on.
That's just,
at least something. Like, don't get mad.
That's just lazy.
Yep.
That's lazy.
You're proving the point.
You're proving exactly why they do that.
You're proving bad reviews.
Oh, I also did this. Ingy Joe Toe Beans says, I also did this. LOL. It was a Zoom interview, and they ended it and sent me a rejection email within 5 minutes. That makes sense for companies like that. Honestly, companies like that, more than half the time, are some kind of pyramid scheme. So that's fair for everyone to say.
Sure.
This was posted by SHEIKHYERBOUTI. I wasn't going to try to say it. If they tell you on arrival that the job you applied for is no longer available, but they have a very similar position that just opened up, leave immediately. It's a bait and switch tactic coupled with the sunk cost fallacy. The quote-unquote new position will be identical to the original one you applied for, except the salary is significantly lower. They're hoping that you'll play along because you showed up to be interviewed. Probably desperate for work and will accept any job, no matter the wage. Furthermore, the position you applied for doesn't really exist, or at least not at the advertised wage. So basically they create an entirely new role, which is just the exact same thing with a lower wage.
What's so fun about profiting off of people like this?
It's so crazy.
Like, profiting off of desperation is insane. I mean, music does it all the time. But, like, in this circumstance...
The thing with music is that it's more optional to profit off of desperation.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the artist making money off of their fans. But in terms of artists working with companies, the companies are preying on people who are desperate, so...
Yeah. So, it's just like... But also, like, this is, like... Also, I just have so many complaints about the job industry, honestly. Like, the job.
Yes.
World.
Okay.
World.
I'm going to get some more.
Okay.
Leather-interview-28 says, quote-unquote, we don't like clock watchers here. We expect everyone to be committed. Expecting more work for no extra pay, getting mad at you when you leave at 5, even though you stated work hours end at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happened to me when I was working at a certain place.
Mm-hmm. It's like... You
Bro,
know,
they were keeping me from doing my finals.
like you should be compensated for that.
I should be compensated for that. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This one is Perfect X Doll X. Posted, employees are either new hires or have been there for 15 plus years with no in between. There is no room for improvement. It's better to leave for advancement. That's fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was
Right.
it? Historical underscore gur underscore 3054 says, or like a place I worked at once. Or worked at. One person had been there 15 years and the rest had been there 3 years or less, some even less than a year. Later on, we found out the 15-year employee was a terrible human being on multiple levels and had basically ran everyone else off while playing the victim. That makes sense.
Wow.
That makes sense.
That's no.
Like, no underscore recognition underscore 1426 says, if they ever say, quote unquote, nobody wants to work anymore, you're about to find out exactly why nobody wants to work for them. Seriously, every single job I've worked that says during the interview, that said that during an interview was toxic and grossly underpaid. That makes sense.
Yikes.
That makes sense.
It also makes sense too. Like,
Yeah.
no. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Anyways, okay, I'm going to move on to the next one. But that one was really interesting. I did like going through those ones.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, there's just too much to say about the job market. It's really
like,
fucked up. And also, we'll talk about it again because I think it's important. People are literally hired at companies to create fake job listings.
Like, that's crazy.
Like, they have to post job listings that they're not actually hiring for, but they have to post the job listings. Well, if they post the job listings, that means that technically, for the government, they can say that they have posted they have created new opportunities for hiring people. But realistically, these aren't new opportunities. They're just positions that don't exist that they are putting out there and not hiring anyone for so that they can say that they have new jobs up.
Like, it's so messed up.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't even, like, walk in, like, give someone your resume because they'll just throw it away. Like, everything's online. They'll say apply online.
But then you apply online, and then you realize that 90% of the ways that are marketed as safe to apply online with are just filled with pyramid schemes and
Bots
and scams, which are stealing your information.
So,
yeah, that's where we're at. But
talk about awesome.
So this one is, again, well, no. This one is charming underscore mulberry 827, who posted the question, what is a smell you can't stand?
Okay.
Do you have any inputs before we go to the answers that other people are going to share?
There's a lot of things I can't stand, so let me think about this. Smells. I hate the smell of certain Vegas casinos because I don't like this. I hate the smell of cigarettes.
I get that.
I really do.
And it's filled with that mixed with like the vape juices and like everything else.
Like, I just feel nauseous.
Yeah, it's worse. It's worse than a fog machine.
Yeah. Obviously this let's see, what's a smell that I can't like stand that isn't just like generic?
You can say ones that are generic too.
I mean, obviously I don't like the smell of vomit because then it just makes me vomit every single time.
Fair. Yeah. The smell of vomit is horrifying to me, especially in an enclosed space. Oh. The Halloween party.
Yeah.
The one that we went to. Oh.
Or like, okay, when kids would throw up at school.
Oh.
And then they would put like that salt on it or whatever, that like powder. Did your school do that?
No. I think they just had the janitors clean it up.
Oh. They would like put like some sort of like powder thing on it. so that like soaks up all the throw up, so then you can just
So it's
throw it away.
kind of like the salt that they were using in Boston for the snow.
Kind of, but something, I don't know what it was, but I hated the smell of that because that mixed with the throw up, I was like,
Yeah.
it was like, oh god, that was actually like so disgusting. I'm like reminded, I'm like, ew. Ugh.
Yeah.
But that was like at my elementary / middle school.
I get that.
So, yeah, I just got like shivers down my spine.
I don't know what else is like a really... Oh, okay. This is a niche one, but this goes out to all of my wind instrument players. It's like half a smell and half an experience and half a taste. Oh, so it's 1/3 all of those things actually. So, but when you, especially if you're a woodwind player, when you are blowing into your instrument, you play it, and then occasionally you have to suck out some of the... It's not saliva. It shouldn't be saliva. That means you're playing incorrectly. But it's condensation. There's a bunch of like liquid that like condensation that builds up in your instrument, and then it just feels like the instrument is filled with such a disgusting air. Like, think about it. Inside of a saxophone with like years and years of someone playing into it. So there are going to be spit particles. There are probably going to be a little bit of whatever was potentially in your mouth before. There's also going to be condensation. There's going to be the, like, what is it? Like the calcium buildup on the inside as well. And it's just, it's not even necessarily like the worst smell. It's just like a smell that's pungent enough that when you breathe it in to properly clean out the condensation from your mouthpiece in the saxophone, it feels like I just breathed in cancer. It feels like a cancerous air.
Yeah.
It's not the worst smell though, but I just, not really that I can't stand it, but as someone who literally went to college for that, it took me a lot of years to not gag while doing that. So I only started doing it fully when I was in high school because that's when I learned to not gag when I like my mouthpiece from that condensation.
Yeah.
But that's my niche one, I guess.
I have another one.
Okay.
Old jeans.
Old jeans.
Old denim jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like the smell of old denim. Like,
I get that. You know, maybe it's not the old denim. Maybe those jeans specifically were stored with mothballs, and I think you don't like the smell of mothballs.
That might be it.
Because old jeans just smell like jeans.
Yeah. But, like, I guess I think of, like, sometimes when I go to Goodwill, I see some jeans, and I'm like, these are cute, and then I'm like, I can smell them from right here.
It's the mothballs. It's definitely the mothballs. Okay, mothballs feel like a niche experience, but wow, because it's great, because they really do keep the moths away. They make some now that smell really good, but like the older mothballs, like the ones that were being used when we were kids, and then also like in the 90s and whatnot, ooh.
Kind of rank.
It's like, it smelled like wet, rotten cardboard that like a bunch of the spores of the mold that's on the cardboard have just freshly burst, so you can smell all of it, and it's wet with muddy water. Like that is what it smells like, because it's almost this like dusty smell that like stings a little bit, but it doesn't fully sting. Like it doesn't sting like a spicy thing would, like in the air would sting. Mm-hmm. It stings in a way that almost like makes your nose tingle, but it also smells very flat, like a cardboard.
Yeah, it smells very crusty.
Yeah, it just, oh, I love you, Auntie Kathy, but this is fully a clock. So if and or when, I don't know, you listen to this, you probably won't, but you know, maybe one day you will. When I went to the Philippines in 7th grade, she was wearing she was just wearing her clothes, but she had a backpack, and it was stored in a closet with mothballs because they didn't want moths, which is fair. Like, that's fair. It's a big closet. There's a lot of stuff in there, and moths are a fucking closet's worst nightmare. But she took out the backpack and she was using it, and every time she walked past me, I like had to fight the urge to gag so hard. And I was like, she doesn't normally smell like this. She always just smells like roses and like nice lip gloss.
Yeah.
That's a compliment. Take it, Auntie Kathy. Again, I hope you're listening, but if you're not, that's also totally okay. But yeah.
Yeah, so don't like that scent.
Yeah. But there's I feel like a lot of mothballs nowadays smell like citrus or fresh linen. I've seen a lot.
I like a fresh linen scent.
But anyways, let's read the actual things that the other people have posted.
Okay.
Pink_Ruby_3 says that quote unquote hot garbage smell that emanates from dumpsters outside of restaurants on hot sunny days.
No.
Ew, ew, ew. Yes. I agree with you.
I agree with you, Pink
Perfectly
Ruby 3.
worded.
I agree with you, Pink Ruby 3.
That was a good answer. A really good answer. Little_cloudy6132 says rotten potatoes. Yes, I agree. I feel like generally speaking, you can say any rotten food and I will be like, yes. Because that hurts. Oh, because milk? Rotten milk? Oh.
My entire body just like went into shutdown mode for a second.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Milk is so scary.
I don't.
I enjoy dairy, but milk is scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bars. Wait.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry. Didn't mean to be a poet.
That's beautiful.
That's just who I am. Anyways, so Eccentricia Galumbits says rotten teeth, specifically when someone has tooth decay and they don't respect personal space when talking. So Oreo.
Yeah.
Oreo.
My little baby.
Yep. The little local baby that lives here with us. The little girl that literally stinks up the entire... She's not a girl. She's a Jack Russell Terrier. Chihuahua.
Yeah. She's a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. She's 15.
But she is a little girl.
She's my little mommy.
But she's also an old lady, so...
Yeah. My
respect her.
Mommy. I love her. But, oh... Don't let her breathe in your direction, y'all. I'm sorry. That shit is gnarly.
Her teeth are like brown and green.
Yeah.
And black. And
because also
no,
before people give me shit about it, I've tried to brush her teeth so many times, and when she was younger, she was really feisty. It was never gonna happen. There was no amount of training that I was gonna do that was gonna happen. She was gonna bite my finger off every single time I tried. So, but we really tried. We got her those dentist sticks and stuff though, and those helped her. Also, guys, that happens to dogs that are older. Also, I like that we're talking about this like people are already giving us shit. We're like, stop. Literally stop. That's so rude of you. You have to be considerate. Well, it's because there's like people on the internet that are...
Well, yeah.
So, yeah.
But inevitably...
her teeth are rotting because she's 15.
Yeah, this usually happens to dogs, and people.
So...
like, there's reasons that people get crowns so often. Also, some people just get crowns.
Like...
which, why would you do that if you don't need to? Anyways, we digress. Gehenna_Gree says, oh my god, the answer closed. Rotten eggs, 100%. Yes. Rotten eggs, disgusting.
Yeah.
Very scary smelling.
Yeah.
It's so disappointing. One time my mom cracked an egg on for breakfast, and she was like, look. And I looked, and it was green.
No, because
it was like a serious green.
I gotta be honest, that's why like I can't like I'll make eggs, but I have to use them. Like if I get them that week, I have to. I know like when I live by myself, I can't see the expiration date on them, or else I like will like lose my mind over it because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna crack and there's gonna be a baby chicken that's gonna come out of here. And
knowing full well they're not fertilized at all.
No, yeah, or like because you know when like you crack them and then if you've seen those people where their eggs are red.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I accidentally slipped it into the batch.
It freaks me out so bad. Like, it actually terrifies me.
Oh, wait. I think I definitely have shown you a picture of balut. Because my mom just posted pictures of having balut on the boulevard in the Philippines. Oh, well, she likes it. She just doesn't like to see it. Just as long as she can't see it, she'll enjoy it. Because the textures are fine, but looking at it, I also admit it's an ugly fucking food, personally.
I gotta be honest. If I see it, I don't think... I mean, you know how I am.
Well, yeah, but also like, it looks like a placenta. It's really not the most appetizing looking food at all. Taste-wise, amazing. But I will be honest. It's really scary looking. Yeah. But I enjoy it because it's fascinating. Mm-hmm. Like, I eat it like it's a science experiment.
No, yeah. I very much appreciate it. Yeah. Like it. I haven't tried it. I'm really scared to.
The thing is, when it's seasoned the right way, it's good. It's so good. Because the thing is, I know you like eggs.
No, that's the thing. That's why I'm sure I'll be fine. But
we'll try to find the younger ones, because the younger ones are easier, because obviously when they're more aged, you eat it and you just see the chick.
You know how I am with faces.
You can't. No, yeah, because you will not only see the face, you will see the whole body just in there.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. That's fair. Like, it's like that's that's not the most appetizing thing. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I react that way when I see a fish. When I see a fish's face, I'm like,
like in the water too. Like it's fully alive. You see a fish's face.
I'm like, oh, I get really scared. If I see a food with a face, I can't do it. Yeah. Which, like, maybe I should just be vegetarian. I don't know, but like maybe that's a sign. But also, I love a good hamburger.
I can deal with seeing the face.
I can't. I see a face, I freak out.
That makes sense. But I feel like that's also because my family is so Filipino.
No, yeah. Because, I mean, I love lechon. Yeah. I see that face and I freak out.
I've just grown up eating the heads of things all the time, honestly.
See, like, my dad is like that. Yeah. But I'm not like that. Like, my dad, my sister, like, not Justin, obviously, because he's vegetarian. Yeah. Jordan. Yeah. They're all like that. Like, they can do it. Not me. I get really scared. That's why I get really scared with, like, lobsters and stuff.
Yeah. Also, lobsters have 8 legs. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Ronnie, yeah.
Don't. Anyways.
No, I'm just like, you wouldn't like lobsters. That's just not your thing.
The thing is, it looks so good.
They do look so good. They taste really good too.
They look like they would be like it would be so good. Like, especially when people get like a lot of butter and then like dip it into like hot butter or whatever, and then like put lime on it. Like, oh, that looks so good. Could not be me.
Is I feel like, okay, knowing what you have, like what you experience with textures, I think you would do the best with like smaller pieces of deep fried like tempura lobster. 'Cause honestly, for me at least, lobster ends up tasting like a richer version of shrimp. Not so fishy. Like, but it's a very rich, not fishy tasting version of shrimp. But yeah, it's like really decadent. But when it would be like tempura, I think it would be really good for you because it could mute even more of the fishiness. And then, because you just cannot with fishy flavors. Because I know that you don't like it because when you taste it in your mouth, you start to taste it in your nose, and that scares you. Yeah. Because you don't like the smell of it.
No, yeah.
If you can taste if you can taste and smell it, it's like, this is gonna come out of me right now from my mouth.
And like, my scent really attributes to how I'm gonna like things.
Well, I mean, yeah, because your scent is influenced by your taste buds.
Yeah, and so sometimes I feel like I have a sensitive nose too, though, a little bit. But I also don't think I do. because sometimes I like.
I mean, your mom has a sensitive nose, so I feel like that it's in there somewhere.
No, yeah, because sometimes I can smell things, but also sometimes I have like the worst nose blindness ever.
That's also fair. I think a little bit of both, and I think the same for myself.
Yeah.
You can't hear things more often than you can't smell things, though. So.
Yeah, I have a lot of trouble hearing things.
Big concert goer, and this is why I forced Ronnie to start wearing earplugs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said it. Classic FYLLOPYLLO. Glad I didn't try to say it.
Okay.
Said Bradford pear trees in the spring. Thank you for mentioning it. I fucking hate a Bradford pear tree. We had... Do you not know what those are? So everyone calls them cum trees.
Okay.
Because they smell like dead fish, dead rotting fish and cum.
Oh, God.
Like, mix those smell together. And then make it a tree.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
Frankly.
It's really scary. And, like, those were... And the worst part, too, they're beautiful. They look like cherry blossoms.
Looking up a picture of a Bradford pear tree.
And we had those all over my high school. And every spring, it just smelled like dead fish and cum all semester. It was very upsetting.
Oh, wait, they are, like, kind of gorge, though.
No, yeah, because like, cause they look like Japanese cherry blossoms,
my
like really pretty. They're so
God.
pretty.
They look like they just have snow on them all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, gorge. Okay, literally gorge.
Yeah, and when it's winter time, they like Halloween, like during fall into winter, they start looking nice during each season.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's nice, and they have like the leaves on them are nice and waxy and thick, but
So just go
God,
like
they
this
smell
at this part.
so bad.
Just go like this.
Just take a picture of it, because it's nice to look at them.
You know what? I'll just
Only.
look at pictures of them. I won't even take the picture. I'll look at pictures from a distance.
Yeah. Look at pictures from a distance because you're scared that if you get too close to the picture, you'll smell it.
Exactly.
Damn, I'm amazed that you haven't smelled that. I'm glad that you haven't smelled it.
I don't think they're as maybe they're not as common out here. I don't know. I'd have to check, but my phone's also 6%,
like...
so I'm not gonna check right now.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Another
interesting.
thing to look up.
Yeah, we'll find out if there are any nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, this is just another random question.
I feel like I've taken pictures at places where those kinds of trees have been, but I'm not sure.
Probably. Because I feel like they're a really common tree, but maybe that's a California thing.
Or maybe a Northern California thing.
The thing is, you can plant most things in California if it's in California.
Yeah.
Also, the weather here, it's not far off enough for me to think that they wouldn't be able to survive here.
The first 17 years of my life too, my nose my scent has just never been really working too.
Wait, so then why do you say you have really good smell? I'm so confused.
It got
that is so contradictory.
Because it got better after my nose job. That's why for 17 years, because I got my nose job when I was 17.
Maybe that's why you're so sensitive to it.
So, maybe there was somewhere I went to school, because I feel like when I was younger, but I don't know. Anyways,
we're on to the next one. This one was posted by Serious-Fan4458, and they ask, what instantly ages someone? Mm-hmm. Captain Olivo says poor sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt for the past few weeks. My goodness.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's okay.
It's literally okay.
It's
guys.
okay. It's chill. This one was posted by Moon_Jewel90. Lack of sleep and stress. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Matrix Outcast says, marrying the wrong person. Choose wisely. Yes. You don't have to get married so quick.
No, for real. Take as long as you want, but also...
Why do you need to rush things so much?
Yeah.
It's fine. Just take your time, because if you want to marry someone, the whole point is that you stay married and all... Too much to get into. This was posted by another bodybuilder. A miserable, negative, abusive spouse or partner. Oh,
Yeah.
is that not victim blaming?
No.
What?
No? Wait. Hold on. Thinking.
No. Like, that's like totally victim blaming. A miserable, negative, abusive spouse or partner instantly ages someone.
Yeah, I guess. Because, yeah.
That's like saying that they're ugly because they're in those relationships.
Yeah, but I don't think it. Yeah, that's true. I guess I wasn't thinking about it like that.
How are you thinking about it?
That it makes sense because when you're stressed out a lot, like stress, like
Ages you.
Ages you. That's what I thought.
Yeah. I don't know.
So.
We'll see what people have replied with.
Huh?
Someone just said. Someone wooden mittens replied with this while going through cancer treatment, then this while your child goes through cancer treatment. I'm surprised I'm not just a bag of dust by now. Oh.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with it in the sense where it's like, yes, it ages people because when someone is being abused and having a horrible time, they will age much faster. That is just the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
But I feel like this could have been worded differently. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Because I understand what was trying to be said now, but also I just feel like it was a bit weird how it was stated.
Yeah.
Because the question was, what instantly ages someone? A miserable, negative, abusive spouse or partner.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait. I see what you mean. You were probably thinking of someone who like brings their spouse or partner that's like negative all the time around. Wait, I don't know. Actually, hold on.
No, I'm saying that the person who said another bodybuilder said a miserable, negative, abusive spouse or partner. They said that in response to the question, what instantly ages someone? So if you are with someone who is abusive, that instantly ages you.
Got you. Okay, wait, I got
And
it.
I feel like that's really unfair
I got it.
to say.
I got it. It's clicking. The wheels are turning now. Sorry. Okay.
Why are you apologizing?
I don't know. Of course, that happens sometimes. Yes. Yes, got it.
Okay, is that all you have to
Yep.
say about it now that you've gotten it?
Yes.
Okay. That's not...
I agree. Definitely could have worded it differently.
Yeah. Because, I mean, yes, it will age you because it's like that happens when you're in those kinds of situations.
Yeah.
But it's not their fault for being in those situations, and you worded it like it was their fault for anyways, no, I think it's blaming, it feels like it's blaming the person for their situation a little bit more than it could be like having a miserable, negative, abusive spouse or partner tends to age people because of this, and this. But just saying a miserable, negative, abusive spouse or partner, that's just saying that the partner is there, the partner sucks, and it's that person's fault for having that partner there.
Yeah. Gotcha. I get it.
Yes. Too much plastic surgery. Oh, Poetic-Jellyfish says, too much plastic surgery, regardless of age. The people that overdo it always end up looking older. The other day, I saw a 50-year-old fitness influencer online bragging about her looks. She looked 70. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like especially if you start doing plastic surgery at a really young age.
Oh, yeah.
Then, like, yeah, it really ages you even, like, more. Because people who end up getting plastic surgery when they're, like, much older end up looking much younger.
Yeah.
But when they like end up starting like plastic surgery like when they're like in their 20s or like stuff like that, like you can always tell.
Yeah, cuz like they always want, like, people who end up getting plastic surgery at such a young age are like trying to achieve a specific look. But by doing that, it ends up, especially here in the US, like I feel like the biggest trends
within plastic surgery change so quickly, so people are starting really young and getting themselves set up for it, and it like stretches their skin, and then like they have a bunch of loose skin now in different areas because this place had filler, but now this place got reduced filler because that trend stopped happening in here.
Yeah.
But like you still want to get instead of getting filler, you want to get Botox, but then you have Botox there, so now that skin is stretched for longer here. And like people want to get their skin like tightened, but by doing that you're stretching your skin more, so now you have more potential for it's like
yeah, like inevitably people are going to do whatever they want, but still like it's true.
yeah, cuz there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery, there's nothing wrong with cosmetic surgery.
I've gotten it like
it's like it can be really helpful for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons,
Yeah.
whether it be for mental health or for genuine like other physical health in other ways. Like
so it's like do whatever you want, but it is true that it does like too much of it will age you, especially if you start at an early age.
yeah, and there's a reason that like people are able to more easily identify when someone has had plastic surgery. It's because there's like a trend in how people who have had plastic surgery and gotten filler in these areas, or they've gotten reductions in these areas, it eventually shows like how people who have gotten those procedures done, they aged very similarly for very specific reasons that go hand in hand with that treatment.
Yeah.
So
But the anti-aging stuff, all of the anti-aging stuff like that is just like you're damaging your skin. You're doing more harm for your skin.
yeah, no, seriously. Also, middle schoolers, elementary school kids, even high schoolers, you don't need to be using retinol.
At all.
Like, if you are still very actively getting puberty acne, which, don't lie to yourself. If you're a senior in high school and you're still getting it, you still don't need retinol. Like, it's okay. You're not going to get a wrinkle like that.
Like,
But anyways, just like none of the treatments like that need to really start until later. But that's also only if you want them later, because
yeah.
it's just people age.
Yeah.
That it literally happens.
It's part of life. It's part of
yeah.
growing up.
And it's like, age how you want, because you have control over that, but also just like do it within reason for yourself.
Yeah, because then there's like that one guy on who we've seen like a bunch of videos on.
Oh, that
like,
living Ken doll dude that has like plastic surgery abs.
No, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say was like like this kind of stuff like reminds me of that one guy on YouTube, or that billionaire or whatever his name is, who has like a little vial thing around his neck of him and his son's blood or whatever. Because he wants to like he's like trying to like live forever or like live as long as possible. So he has a whole routine that he keeps up during the day.
Oh, I've heard of this person. I haven't seen pictures.
No, yeah. Well, we've definitely seen him because I think Curtis Connor did a video on him.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Maybe I just blocked him out because I was so scared of him.
No, it's okay. And Andrew Lau has done like has done a video with him too.
Yeah.
Not with him, but like about him.
Eating like him for a day or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And so it's like, what's the goal? Because the thing is, you're like, what if you live like for a long time, but you're just gonna be stuck in this same cycle of routine forever? Like, what's the goal of living forever?
Yeah. I feel like living forever just ruins the whole point of life. Not that I know what the point of life is, but if there's no end to it, there's definitely no point to beginning it.
Yeah.
You know?
So it doesn't make it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And he's like 50 something or something, like 40 something. But
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, he's great. Like, I was like, okay, dude.
All right.
Do whatever floats your boat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like whatever
But
makes
he's
you
also
happy,
so
but this
wealthy
is
that he
so
can do that.
to spend that much of your time and energy focusing on time, energy, and money focusing on anti-aging, that shows your privilege.
No, yeah, and then there's the other guy named Brandon, the really skinny one who like wears like
Oh, the one that's like, I'm 30.
yeah, and he like
really
looks like
scary one.
13.
You don't look 13. You just look like a creepypasta deepfake.
Like you look malnourished.
Like, he's scary.
And it's like concerning.
Yeah, and he's bragging about doing all of these different things where it's like some of them are very normal things and others are just borderline him promoting eating disorders.
Yeah.
And really just unhealthy habits and ways of living. And it's like the sun protection stuff, a lot of the methods that he states, they end up looking a lot like what is popular in East Asia, Southeast Asia as well. Like, very common for the long sleeves, breathable shirts to be able to, like, not have to always wear sunscreen, but also be able to go outside but not sweat too much, and then, like, all of that. Which is good. I think that's clever because it's like, shit, yeah, wearing a long sleeve t-shirt or perpetually buying sunscreen. I'm going to wear a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be wearing, like, thin pants, but, like, just anything so that I don't have to be suffering so much.
Yeah. I get it. But, no, yeah, it's just, like, it makes me think about all of those people who are, like, inevitably, what is the goal? Like, I just don't understand. Maybe, like, maybe it's not for me to understand, but I just don't get it.
Also, if you spend your entire life focusing on anti-aging and then you die, what a fucking waste of your life. To have spent all of your life focusing on not dying, that you focus on not dying for your whole life.
I don't know. That just doesn't feel like it's a good way to live.
That seems so upsetting.
And so sad.
Yeah.
Because there's so many joys in life that you're missing out on because you choose this life.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know. To each their own.
To each their own, but don't do that. That sounds like it's horrible. Inevitably, we got really sidetracked from too much plastic surgery. But, because, I mean, too much plastic surgery, personally, I don't truly think too much plastic surgery is a thing until it hurts you. Like, it hurts the person getting the plastic surgery.
Because I've, like, seen, like, cases of people who are, like, who are going to, like, go and get plastic surgery, but they've had, or, like, you can tell that they've had a lot of plastic surgery because you can tell, like, it's so outward, and their doctors are telling them, you should not do another procedure. Like, you should not do another procedure, and they continue to do it. It's like,
yeah, they just find a new doctor.
And it's like, okay, like, no. Like, it's for the good of your health that you probably shouldn't put your body, because plastic surgery also takes a lot of stress off your bodies. Like, I mean, like...
Stress on your body.
On your body. So it's like, why would you... It's like, you're not even going to be able to see the end result, babe.
Yeah. Oh, it's just so scary.
I don't... Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there can be very good results, too. So,
yeah.
This, we don't want this to deter anyone from any form of plastic surgery. Not that anyone is listening enough to even really be saying that. But, you know, it's fine.
No, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Let's see if there are other ones. Ooh. This one might be a little bit depressing, but I was just interested in pulling it up. So, what? This was posted by Chachams. What are the signs that you're falling out of love with your partner?
Okay.
So, add total 801 says, going home to them makes you anxious instead of excited. And turbo_fried_chicken replied with, I was once in a relationship where I would lie about sales appointments in the evening just to get a few more hours away instead of being anxious and upset with her. I wasn't cheating, nothing fucked up, I just stayed out.
Yeah. I mean, not that I've ever, like, had this, but I would think that, yeah, like, you shouldn't feel so, like, anxious.
I would say this even applies for friendships, too.
That's fair.
Well, because, I mean, it's true. If you have this feeling with friends, they're not your friends.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I agree.
You don't want to share your thoughts, experiences, and memories with them anymore. That was posted by Throw 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1 purple.
1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4.
But yeah,
and
if you're not comfortable opening up to them like that, then it's like that's like that can happen with friends sometimes, but not all the time. This was posted by JJCNC82. This was from some other Redditor months back when this question was asked. It always stuck with me though. You can tell when you are not interested in the little things to make them happy, like making them a snack or the little nice text messages or random non-sexual physical affection or doing one of their chores for them, all unprompted. Arguably, you could say that you are starting to no longer care about their happiness. Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
That's crazy. I will say personally, for my own experiences, I have not been the one to fall out of love first.
Yeah.
It has always been the other person. Yeah.
My thoughts right there. That was my thoughts.
This was from someone who was broken up with. I can tell. This was posted by Abundant Gloria. The way he looked at me changed. Heartbreaking, honestly. No, I get that because I remember that feeling when it happened.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's so upsetting
Yeah.
because it feels like they don't want to like be in contact with you anymore.
Yeah.
Like physically, and also like it feels like they don't want to be in the same room as you, but they like force themselves to be. Like you can tell, it's so weird. Dry expression 511. You don't want to be intimate with them anymore. That was my first sign. Yes.
That's fair.
Damn. These are all just really sad. I just thought I would bring that up because I thought it was interesting. Anyways.
Let's
go to the next one. What's the strangest dream you've ever had?
Guys, please tell me all your strange dreams. I don't dream, so please, I want to hear all of them.
Prune OK 5691 says, had a dream of being inside someone else's stomach and being popped out. Oh my god. So you were just born.
Okay, magic school bus.
What if it was a memory that you didn't realize you had from the womb? What if it was just a memory reawakened?
Or what if it was just a magic school bus?
Oh. Miss Frizzle, she did that.
Because remember that episode? Where
No, I remember that episode, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then they made the meme. Girl, that's a booty hole.
It's just noise to me posted. Had a dream my neighbor tried to sell me a grill, then my dog that had passed away ran up and said, "Hold on, Dad, I'm coming with ya." Trazodone can cause some strange dreams. Hold on, Dad, I'm coming with you.
I think of like that one video of that where they had the person dressed up as a dog and they had the guy punch him.
Oh
and
my
they had
god!
him punch the guy across.
Need to see that movie so bad.
I don't know what movie that is.
Whatever movie it is, we need to find it.
It's really funny though.
Hi_overseer_Ducat says, I was with a group of 8 people, including myself, in a cafe. We decided to build a train, so we took apart the cafe for materials. Hello?
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm just really confused now.
Okay.
The next night, these were dreams. Okay,
Yeah.
For some reason I forgot these were dreams. Anyways, the next night I dreamt of the train again. It had expanded to multiple stories and around a dozen cars. We started renting rooms and made it into a mobile apartment complex. Since I was one of the 8 owners of the mega train, I had access to the security cams. I used them to spy on the tenants. One of them was Batman.
Ooh.
He was speaking with Catwoman about how he was kicked out of the Batcave by Alfred for shitting on the floors. I evicted him because you are not allowed to have guests according to the landlord rules. I then had another dream about it. A monkey stole the train and I had to chase it all over the world.
The fact that you had multiple dreams, like the fact that those were
dreams in a series.
Like that's so awesome. I want to experience
it was a trilogy.
But that's crazy. I'm glad that you got a whole storyline that you could follow. You know what I mean? Because
at least it put together some pieces.
The few times that I've ever dreamed, I hate like when I like I'm like dreaming of something and then I wake up and I'm like, wait, I want to go back in, and then I try to go back to sleep and then I can't get back to where I was, and I'm like, damn it! I've only been able to ever successfully do that once.
That's maddening.
So,
lucid dreaming must be crazy,
right?
And I've had very few lucid dreams, but they were all short enough that I didn't even really have the time to try doing anything with the dream.
Yeah.
I'm also scared to lucid dream because people will be talking about lucid dreaming and they're just like, if you ever see someone while you're in your lucid dream though, don't look at them.
Why?
Like don't let them know that you know that you're dreaming.
Why?
I don't know. That's just a warning that I've heard really consistently. It was like, if you're lucid dreaming ever and there are people in your dream, do everything in your power to keep them from knowing that you're aware of what's going on, aware that this is a dream. And that really scares me. So that along with sleep paralysis. Because I never want to see that woman again, the one that was behind me that one time.
Mama, a girl behind you.
The girl behind me. See, that was a
Mama, a girl behind you.
Mama, a girl was literally behind me.
Mama, a girl is literally behind me. Like,
this next one was posted by RTHAW. As a teenage male, 18 to 19, I had a dream that I had a baby daughter and was in the process of a custody battle to keep her. It was legit emotional, and it was so real that when I woke up, I essentially mourned her loss. It was really bizarre.
oh, okay.
Oh.
But the thing is,
What does that mean, though?
I've heard of people like dreaming of something, and then they wake up, and they feel the emotion of that dream right when they wake up.
Yeah,
and they're, like overwhelmed by it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because even though you are dreaming, you are genuinely feeling all of the things that you feel while you're in that dream. So waking up like feeling that way, it's a genuine thing that happens, because it's like that dream that I told you. Okay.
Yeah. No, I know, and yeah.
That dream, I was like, for the rest of the day, I was worried that it would happen. I was worried that it would actually not like truly, but it was one of those things like
it was just in the
where it's just like now that that idea was presented to me because of the dream and because of the feelings that I had during that dream, like the rest of the day I was just like, oh my god, what if that did happen? Oh no, that would be so bad. Oh my god, that like this is so worrisome. I can't imagine if that really happened. And that was me also being like, I'm manifesting this never ever happens. Me knowing damn well it would never happen. But like in my brain, I felt so like it was like that's how you knew that like within the dream itself, I was traumatized as fuck. So then I woke up and I was just like, that was a lot. That was like genuinely a lot because I had to process it for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Everyone listening?
Sorry.
You'll have to figure out what that dream was.
Sorry. Not everything has to be spilled.
Oh, yeah, of course. But you can hear about it and then try to figure it out. And then now there's going to be discourse online about what it is. So you can try to figure it out. Maybe I'll like the one that's correct and then just never say anything about it. But you can also figure that out. But yeah, I know people have had dreams about people that they never knew in real life.
I've had so many of those.
But then like...
And
you
like,
wake up and you mourn the loss of those people.
And so many of my so again, I don't dream a lot, but when like I like do a lot of them, I don't know the people that are in these dreams. Mm-hmm. Like I've never actually met some of these people. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, how the fuck? Mm-hmm. I get really confused, and then I wake up rather like confused. Am I gonna meet this person soon?
Yeah. I almost like exclusively have dreams with people that I know featured.
No, yeah. Most of the time, there is a good portion where it's people that I do know. But there's like a bigger portion that's like people I've never met before.
I had a dream that I was the Avatar once. It was really fun.
I had I had a dream that I almost said vision. I had a dream that I've told you this, and I will say it again. That Zayn Malik came over to my house, and he asked to borrow my charger, and I said yes.
Yes, Zayn Malik.
And then he took a nap in my
had to
bed.
go all the way to your house to ask for a charger and take a nap in your bed.
Yep. So
Wow.
that's awesome.
That would be crazy. Imagine that happened in real life.
I'd be really scared, but also
I know. I don't think
wouldn't
you would be
scared.
able to like continue with your life.
No, absolutely not. I'd be like,
No,
is that?
Zayn Malik. Anyways, that's kind of all that I had for this episode.
Okay.
But did you like it? Did you like those ones? Ask
like
Reddit.
these ones. I like
felt
this
like it was kind of fun skis because then we could tell you guys about us, but also just like see what everyone has to say in terms of responding to these questions. Because I like these ones because it just feels like I'm in a big chat circle where we're all talking about the same thing.
No, yeah, and that's always. I love a good gab
It's
sesh.
fun.
Like,
Love a good gab sesh. But thanks for watching. My Instagram is brandon._.amor. My TikTok is also brandon._.amor. You can find us, like the podcast, rambling about things I read on Reddit. You can find us on YouTube at, like, look up Brandon Amor and then look up rambling about things I read on Reddit, or type out rambling about things I read on Reddit and then put Brandon Amor right after it. You could also find us at rambling about things I read on Reddit on Spotify and Apple for podcasts. And now it's Ronnie's turn.
you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Ronnie Red, RONNII Red.
Yep. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you didn't enjoy this, then why did you listen to the whole thing? Why are you here now still? Anyways, sleep well. Don't forget to lock your door, set your alarm, double check if you locked your car, and or set the alarm for your car. Where are your keys?
Do you need to move your car to the other side of the street?
Because there's street cleaning. Do you need to organize your stuff for tomorrow morning because you haven't gotten ready yet, and you know that you don't wake up to your first alarm, so you like to have all of your clothes ready before it's time to go?
Do you need to finish packing?
Do you need to finish unpacking?
Do you need to finish homework?
Did you wash those dishes? Did you flush the toilet?
Did you brush your teeth?
These are all valid questions. But these are all questions that we're asking because we love you. And we want you to make sure that you know that you are loved and cared for. And it's just, we do everything we can for you. Ronnie, you took control of mine. What the heck? Anyways, the lasers aren't showing up. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.